All right, good evening. My name is Jader Salazar, the founder of Black Label Closers. Today, we're going to talk about all the things that you need to start thinking about and how you will adapt to AI. Are we supposed to be scared of AI, or should we embrace AI and use it as a tool? And that's going to be your decision. That's something that you're going to be responsible to decide. Now, we can have a conversation here with the narrative or of how much AI is going to come against us and how they're going to use, or AI is going to be a tool used against us, or we can use AI to our benefit, right? We all have to come to a consensus, and that consensus is basically we cannot fight AI. I don't see a way out of this, even if everybody, all the governments in the world decided let's make it illegal. How do we keep tabs? How do we keep control? We're just not going to be able to do it. So we have to adapt. So one thing that we have to realize is 98 million jobs will be lost within the next 3 to 5 years. That's the estimation. Factoring how fast AI is growing, the capacity of AI, and if you think that this is the only jobs that we're going to have that we're going to be able to hold on to for some time are jobs that are exclusively in the process where there is human-to-human contact. Okay? If you have a job that is any other than human-to-human contact, and what I mean is where you don't have to relate feelings, where you don't have to go through a process of helping someone cope with feelings. I know that they're talking about like psychologists, for instance, being replaced by AI. And here's my 2 cents on this. Yes, AI can figure out how to help you, psychologically speaking, and you'll see why this has to do with high ticket sales. I'm building up to that, right? I can see how AI can be proficient enough to help humans cope, right? But here's the problem. A human being, there's a nature to us. There's a natural aspect about us. And there is an energetic connection between us as humans. And as much as I agree, AI can do a psychological profile on a person, but the person, the recipient of that psychological profile, will probably not accept the counseling of something that's not human, right? So you can get away with AI making sales of things that pertain more to the product than the benefit of the product, like a car, right? An AI can sell you a car because ultimately the AI doesn't have to relate to you in terms of personal feelings and experiences. All you have to understand is what a car is. Smell the car, that brand new scent, that brand new car scent, right? That sells everybody how fast the car can go. If you're a single guy, 2 doors, throttle, all that stuff, AI can do. But can AI sell you a product with a service that is intended to help you improve your financial life and understand and relate to how it feels to us human, how it feels to protect our families, how it feels to look out for the people we love, how it feels to help out people that are starving in the world. The AI can mimic that but it cannot genuinely express that. And if you're a techie guy and you believe AI can do just about everything humans can, I disagree with you, but let's assume it can. I don't care. But us, as the recipient of everything that AI is going to give us and offer us, I don't know that we are willing to take everything from AI, right? Now, the only thing that I see is, or the only reason why I'm saying this is, especially with human beings that are making the transition, it's going to be a little bit tough. It's going to be a little bit, when it's starting to get out of our comfort zone, and it's going to come, the time is going to come, and we start seeing that our feelings are being mimicked by something that's not human, then that's going to be a problem to humans. The only people that I believe will not have to transition, because they're going to be born and grown into this, are 10-year-olds and younger. By the time they're 20, 25, 30, by the time they come of age, so they start investing, which I don't know what's going to happen at that point, because I don't know what kind of jobs we're going to have. Those kids are going to have at that point. And this is the reason why right now is the time for us to start building something for the future of those people. Because if you own property, you're going to be able to leave something so that your descendants have something to call their own, right? I inherited this from my grandfather and my father, whatever, right? So this is the time that we can still become millionaires and even billionaires, right? This is still the time, right? After 2030, call it a night, because whoever made it. Whoever didn't make it, they're gonna have to live off the government, and I don't know how that's gonna work out. By then, I'm gonna be retired, and I'm just not. I'm not gonna care. If not for the rest of the world, of course I do, but I'm just saying it's just not gonna be something that at that point is gonna bother me personally, as per my persona, right? So how does all this have to do with AI? So this is the time that you have to adapt. If you think, and I was going to mention something, and I got sidetracked. If you think your job is not going to be taken by AI, please stop thinking that it's not. All right, because I'm going to show you what. At the very best, they're going to create some sort of collaboration between AI and human beings. But the only problem is, if you create a collaboration, companies are all about profits. And if I invest $100,000 into a set of robots that can do what 1,000 people do without taking breaks, vacation, going to the bathroom, whining, complaining, protesting, creating riots and all that stuff, and all I have to do is spend money on maintenance, guess what I'm going to have to do? Guess the route that I'm going to take. So if you think you're a surgeon, you're not going to be in, I don't know how many surgeons are going to be watching this, but just in case, if you think if you're a surgeon, you're watching, if you think your job is not going to be taken by AI, you're probably one of the first ones. Right? IT people, I love when graphic designers and IT people, they keep saying, we're adapting, and no, it's not going to be a problem. It is going to be a problem. It is going to be a problem. If you think you're a plumber and nobody's going to take your job because you're a plumber, what robot is going to be able to do plumbing, right? Trust me, they got him, all right? If you work for a warehouse, done. Amazon, it's already doing it. I talked about this probably 3 months ago. Amazon had a warehouse where employees went on strike. And Mr. Bezos said, Oh, okay. You're on strike for how many days? Oh, a whole week. All right. Let me bring a fleet of robots, and guess what? The robots complete success. They were able to get so much more stuff done and more. I mean, in a fraction of the time that human beings. So those people that went on strike, they lost their job. All right, you can check it out. You can fact check this. All right. So today we're gonna go through a series of videos that I want you to look. I'm not. The point is not to get scared. To be scared to because ineffective people often fall into something called paralysis, either by analysis or either by fear or hunger or uh, or happiness or whatever. Ineffective people always get paralyzed for some reason. So the point here is not to get afraid, to be afraid. The point here is to do something about it, to transition. The sooner you make the transition, the better it's going to be for you guys, for anybody, right? So, hey, Jader, you're talking about everybody's going to be is going to lose their jobs, and you're talking about working and selling making high ticket sales. Yes, it is a human to human connection. It's a human to human field. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. When you are selling an opportunity to a person, so that person can be a better human being, can grow spiritually, can grow financially, can grow relationship-wise, can grow spiritually, AI, even if it's capable to do it, to do even better than we are at explaining, treating, selling, in those particular fields, the people that are recipients to this impact will not want to relate or will not find anything relatable to an AI robot. And at that point, would you give $20,000 to someone who's trying to talk to you like they understand your feelings, even if they sound and you know it's an AI robot or source? Would you give that person that thing? Because it's not a person, right? That thing, $20,000, $30,000, $10,000. You wouldn't. You wouldn't, because at the end of the day, you're not talking to anybody. I don't care how much of AI, how much real AI feels. I had a process where I needed to talk to an AI and answer questions. And it was kind of weird because it felt on the surface that I was talking to somebody. The voice behaved very cordially, behaved very congruently, and I was at a point that. But then when I felt that, and I recovered, my head, my mind helped me recover. This is not a person. I shouldn't apologize to this thing. It's a thing. It's not a person, right? It's not something that I need to be embarrassed about. Or so when you don't need to be embarrassed about somebody or something, or you don't need to be excuse yourself or explain yourself, you're just going to tell that machine, I don't need to explain to you why I haven't made money in the past or why I'm taking my sweet time. When it's a person to person, then you feel obligated, morally speaking, to answer questions to a person because it's a person who's talking to you, not a robot. So today we're going to look at some videos. We're going to make comments. I'm going to kind of react today, like a reaction video, right? One of those where a person is there watching, and I'm going to do that today. And I want you guys to comment, right? Tell me if you disagree with me. I want to challenge you. I want you to tell me, you know what, Jada, you're wrong, and give me the reasons why you think that AI is not going to be detrimental to humanity. And if you don't think 98 million jobs are going to be lost within the next 3 to 5 years, I don't know if you're going to lose your. I don't know if you're going to lose your. If you're going to do your research on this, you should, so that you can corroborate what I just said. Okay, I'm going to say hi to very important people here very important. These are my VIP people. Rosa is here. Rose is here. Rose is here. She just said hi, Jader. Welcome, Rose. I hope you enjoy and learn today. Yo is here. Yo, welcome aboard. Alex is here. Welcome back. Hello, Alex. I love when you come, man. You help us do a lot. And Alex, I have something I'd love to talk to you about whenever you have a chance. I'll send you a message. And Mars is here. Thank you, Mars. Welcome aboard. This is awesome. All right. So we're going to watch these videos today. And I wanted to be a little more, kind of sporty today. I do go to the gym. I haven't been the best. But so what I'm going to do, my wife and I decided that we are going to record ourselves in the process. And the reason why I'm talking about this is once you commit yourself to the world, you feel more obligated. So we are going to start a very, very hectic process that we want to start, physically speaking. We used to go to the gym. We were religiously we're attending the gym, and we decided to quit. Now it's really hard to get back and do it, but we're going to do it, and we're committing right now. And we're not going to make any of the videos public until we succeed and we can show you the success, right? So I making that commitment to you guys. All right, perfect. So we're gonna go here to this. I'm gonna try something, guys, because one of the things that I try to do is share things with you guys, and sometimes it doesn't work out. But let me see. All right. You're absolutely right. My wife is always right. And I'm always wrong. All right. I'm not kidding. All right. Shit. 1 second. Almost there. All right. Perfect. Almost there. All right. Got it. Okay. This says stop sharing. It's when I stop sharing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do this here. I need to give it a whirl here. Make it. Okay.
Something massive is happening in the world.
If you guys can hear, let me know.
It's running entire labs by itself, discovering new materials faster than we ever could. These aren't just automated machines or tools like ChatGPT. These are actual self-driving labs that reason, learn, and experiment completely on their own. And they're spreading everywhere. In Japan, researchers built a self-driving lab that discovered a completely new battery material in just a few weeks. The AI designed the experiments, mixed the right chemicals, tested the results, and learned from its failures, all without human intervention. Meanwhile, at the University of Tokyo, another autonomous lab is operating 24/7, conducting over 1,000 experiments per day. And that lab is revolutionizing thin film material by using robotic arms and AI. And these labs don't just follow instructions. One paper revealed that self-driving labs are now forming their own hypotheses.
Totally autonomous. Look at that.
And when something fails, they immediately learn from it and design better experiments. In Germany, scientists created a self-driving lab that reads scientific papers, extracts the procedures, and then actually performs those experiments in real life. And this is spreading globally. Labs in Japan are using AI that can handle dangerous chemicals safely. American labs are discovering new cancer treatments. Canadian labs are creating revolutionary solar cell materials. I mean, there's so many examples of these self-driving labs and their discoveries. Wow. The Nature Reviews chemistry paper revealed something even more incredible. These labs are now being connected to each other, sharing knowledge across the
It's a hive, right?
Imagine an AI scientist in Japan.
They work like a hive.
And instantly teaching that knowledge to an AI scientist in New York. We're not just talking about faster research. They're finding solutions that we might never have discovered or thought of on our own in the first place. These self-driving labs are already working on breakthrough treatments, revolutionary battery technology, and materials that could change everything from renewable energy to space exploration.
Wow. There you go. Okay, so if you think, all right, so if you guys think, let me stop. 1 second. So if you guys think that you're saying right now, come on, but I'm not a chemist. I'm not a geneticist. I'm not a, doctor. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm just a truck driver, right? I'm a truck driver. I got you. I got you covered. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That could potentially upend one of the largest industries in America. As mentioned, the driverless cars.
Driverless semi-trucks now operating in Texas.
And they huge second launch service. We might wonder if this complicated thinking about this.
Aurora Innovation and several of their competitors have been using I-45 as a testing ground to prove a single point. They don't need drivers.
Let's go get it faster. We are on the verge of a new era in trucking.
I don't know how they go reverse, but apparently they're good. Better than humans, I guess.
Good seeing you put together your next grocery order.
The job you have today, get them to do in 10 or 15 years.
Why do you need everything automated? So we came to Texas to witness the revolution for ourselves. Every load that one of these driverless trucks take is a load that's being taken away from a driver. We spent time with truck drivers talking about what this means for them.
I kind of am one of the last in the Cowboys. We are truly a dying breed of people.
And find out how ready our roads and our society are for this change.
Have we done a good job of addressing the policy questions that need to be answered in order to successfully develop this to maximize the benefits of it? I think absolutely not.
So Hollywood.
All right. So, did you guys notice how it was the truck? So I just talked like in the beginning of this live. I was just talking about how Amazon fired a whole warehouse of people because they went on a riot or not. They were protesting for and then they replaced them with robots, and now the productivity is like 10 times fold and whatever. Now and they showed you right there. Now Amazon or any other type of warehouse is going to load itself with the robots, the panels that they have that load, trucks, hundreds of trucks, containers. So there's going to be a truck that's going to back up into the loading dock of the warehouse. There's going to be the truck is going to be self-driven, right? Now a robot is going to mount or load the panels onto the truck, all self-automated. No one is going to be there. Maybe one guy just to make sure that if a robot turns itself off, he can go there, turn it back on. So this is just going to be fully automated, all right? Fully automated. I mean, think about this, guys. Come on. Now you're thinking, yeah, but Jada, I'm not a chemist or a geneticist. I'm not a truck driver. I'm an actor. I got you. I got you, my man. I got you. All right. There we go.
To lose its mind. Meet the very first.
The benefits of it, I think absolutely not.
So Hollywood is about to lose its mind. Meet the very first AI actress, Tilly.
There you go.
Tilly is about
Jessica Lawrence.
Hollywood.
Bye-bye.
She's considered an AI tool / AI actress. Think about this part. They don't have to pay her a dime. So the union that represents actors and actresses in Hollywood has already made a statement, and they're not happy about what's going on. Think about this. They can actually make this AI tool / AI actress do whatever they want. So the days of big name Hollywood celebrities demanding XYZ to do certain scenes, she can now do that. So the days of I'm not comfortable shooting that scene or doing that type of scene all over. Because Tilly Norwood can do that
Oh, yeah.
scene for you. So
Jesus.
another thing to consider, is this going to be the future of Hollywood productions, let's say in the next 5 to maybe 10 years? As a matter of fact, take a look at this.
Hollywood actors are speaking out, responding to reports that multiple talent agencies are interested in signing an AI actress.
I'm built on everything that came before me.
Tilly Norwood might seem like any other aspiring actress. She has an Instagram page showing off her screen tests alongside candid moments.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
So after watching that, what are your thoughts? I mean, think about actors and actresses today, how they have to enhance them because of age. They're human beings, correct? These are AI tools, AI
You can make him young,
actors and
kids,
actresses.
old, whatever.
You can keep them at whatever age you want, or make them age if you need them to. So I guess my question to you is, after seeing and hearing all of this, what are your thoughts? Is Hollywood in trouble? Is this the next generation of movie stars in the making?
This is where I'm working, okay?
All right. I don't know if that last video on, if you guys could see that video, because I was sharing that video, but I think you guys just got the sound, right? I'm not sure. If you guys can go ahead and tell me, did you guys see the image on that video? Yes? No? Somebody? Okay, yes. All right, cool. And so you might be saying, all right, Jader, yes, warehouse people are going to be replaced, but that's going to take a long time. By the time they build robots that can, handle panels around the warehouse and package things, I got you covered. I got you covered, brother. Don't worry about it. Here we go.
I'll read that. This is one working right now. The man who owns that company, he says Shelon Tusk. Y'all know Shelon Tusk. Really, he has working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I'm an electrician. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they're using to build the trucks. I'm wiring up all the machinery that they are using to build these robots, okay? We are working 12 hours, 7 days a week. I have worked for TikTok. I have worked for Amazon. I have worked for Samsung. I have worked for Fortune 500 companies all year. Nobody's pushing their people like this, okay? 12-hour shifts, and you're trying to complete this for something. I promise you, bro, soon as these robots go online, they will kill 80% of the job force. All the people who drive trucks, in restaurants, who don't think this can happen in Japan, they already have robots on the table. They already have nurses that are being robotically projected from monitors to help patients.
Nurses.
Your job is not safe, okay? 80% of the workforce will be killed by these robots. As soon as you put these AIs inside of these robots, I promise you, bro, they will think, be smarter, faster, and they do not need to sleep, bro. I called it 3 days ago because I worked 6 days straight. Robots don't do that. That's what they're pushing for, bro. Fit into the system, bro. They do not want you out here moving how you want. They do not want you collecting resources. They don't want you to do anything without their knowledge, bro. They want to track every transaction. They want to track your whereabouts. They want to know what you're thinking, bro. And all they want to do is monetize and commercialize that. It's that market of the market of beast is taking things that should not be for money or for sale and making them for sale, like your soul, love, things of that nature, bro. And y'all say it's not coming, but it's right around the corner. I promise you, bro, this is coming. Where I'm working right now is proving that. This man sitting drones on the top of the building, drones inside the building to count how many people are working at all times. This is not a game, bro. I'm telling you, this is just his company, bro. Imagine what they're doing. Like Facebook, all these companies are together. They're acting like they're competitors. They're not. They all have one agenda, bro. And each of them are doing their part. I promise.
For me, it's not conspiracy theory anymore. You know
All right, guys.
that something is coming.
Sometimes it takes to get scared to do something about things. Sometimes it takes to get paranoid. Sometimes it just takes to understand what's going to happen to us in the future and what's going to happen to our families to do something about it. All right. I don't care if you're 20, if you're 50, everybody's going to be, we all live in this world, and we're going to be, everybody, all of us, without exception, even billionaires, rich people, poor people, everybody's going to be affected. Everybody's life is going to be changed. You just make the decision whether your life is going to be changed for the worse or the best or the better, right? I always think about this. It's not your fault if you were born poor or how you were born, but it is your fault how you leave this world. If you leave this world poor, it's your fault. It's somebody else's fault. All right, and yeah, it's time to do something. So let's work together, guys. I know that it's complicated. I just I want you to understand that I'm here to help. Go to our community, school. Sign up for the free course. Be a little more aggressive. Invest into yourself. I have a $97 course there, valued at $1,000. You can get in there and start looking at this for yourself. And if you want to be more aggressive, let's work together. Be my partner through the partnership program. I'll split everything 50-50. And then we can talk about other options. For everybody that goes through the partnership program, I will place you in a job. Mark my words. I will put you in a job where you can at least make $100,000, and I would train you for it. All right, personally. All right. So start delaying the process and waiting to see what happens to you. All right, and you can do this anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. All right. You don't have to be, well, you know how it is. Everybody is, 30% of the job force right now it's remote. And this, you can be making $100,000 to $200,000 remotely. All right. So pick up your butt and let's get it done. My name is Jader Salazar, guys. I'm the founder of Black Label Closers, an organization dedicated to edify effective closers in the area of high ticket sales. You can come every Tuesday and Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to our live event. Sign up for school, SKOOL.com, where you can become part of the community, ask questions, and start taking action and hanging out with us. All right. You can go to Facebook, sign up there. All the lives that I do here, they go to Facebook as well. Instagram, the same thing, and become a member everywhere, because I'm going to start flooding the world with I don't really think, and I got to be honest with you, I don't want to badmouth anybody here, and I'm not going to name names, but I just don't think that anybody else out there is training people to become salespeople ethically. I have retrained people. I've paid $12,000 to big names, and they don't sell a lot, and when they sell, they can't even collect 100% of the fee. All right. So you make your calculation right. All right. All right, guys. Think about it. Thank you very much. I want to say hi or bye to everybody here. Rose, thank you for coming. I'll see you on Tuesday. Yoey, same thing. See you on Tuesday. Thank you so much for coming. Alex, I'll hit you up. Mars, thank you. I know that you went through, you were traveling, so good to have you back home. And, well, it seems like the videos were loud and clear. Let me know. Make comments. Subscribe. Let's do it. Take care, guys.